the two teenage dummies from Brussels again. We must absolutely tell you about the most sustainable person in Brussels, Madame Marie-Josée. Because after our interview with Mr. Van Rompuy, who said that Europe is a leader when it comes to sustainability, we also try to be as sustainable as possible. You have to know that in 2 weeks' time, my brother and I are going to Bergen in Norway for a week as summer camp counselors. I saw a picture of Bergen on Facebook, and it really looks marvelous. We've never been there. The only thing is that it can be quite cold over there. Even in the summer, rarely over 20 degrees, they told us. And I'm a person who's always freezing. So, I found a very nice 100% woolen sweater in my mom's wardrobe. But unfortunately, it had a hole in the sleeve. When I have holes in my clothes, I try to repair them myself. But holes in sweaters are extremely hard to mend. So Mom said, go to Madame Marie-Josée after school and ask her to do the job. So after school, I took the metro to Brussels Central Station and walked 8 minutes to the area we call in Brussels de Marollen, Le Marolles, one of my favorite neighborhoods in Brussels. The little shop of Madame Marie-Josée is in Rue Haute, Hoogstraat, number 15. Madame Marie-Josée always has beautiful flowers in her shop. I showed her the hole in my sweater, and she said she could repair it for 25 euro. Which is much cheaper than a new one of that quality and much more sustainable. Madame Marie-Josée is over 90 years old and has been doing this job for a long time.
75 ans.
I asked Madame Marie-Josée the exact word in French for repairing woolen sweaters this way.
C'était à remailler, ça s'appelle.
And asked her how she did it. Madame Marie-Josée collects all kinds of different leftovers of old sweaters and then tries to find a thread that matches my sweater. Then she picks up thread by thread. She is the very last one in Brussels to do this. So I asked her who would help me out if she stopped doing it. Any young people?
Mais les jeunes, ils vont tous à l'école. C'est tout de computer et compagnie.
It's true that we are always on our screens and computers. But it could be an interesting business. Look how much work Madame Marie-Josée has. Maybe a good business for you. Imagine a second how much Madame Marie-Josée has been doing for the climate in her life. How many clothes she has repaired the last 75 years. She must be the most sustainable person in Brussels. Thank you, Madame Marie-Josée. We teenagers can learn a lot from you. I'm happy my sweater is donned for a cold week in Bergen. See you soon!